Go Jags. Go Jags, Nick. Go Jags. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the stream. It's time for a little bit of Battlefront 2 co-op. I tried it this morning. I had a lot of fun playing it. It was more difficult than I was expecting. I still don't know how exactly you lose. I wasn't paying that much attention, but I played a match on Felucia. Ran around with some 3 fellow squad mates who I got paired with randomly, and I had a good time. I'm curious what else goes into it, but yeah, I'm looking forward to playing more of it, and hopefully some folks on my Origin friends list will want to play with me from time to time. I'm just going to hop in right now and get a match going because I got about 30 minutes, hopefully crossing my fingers that my daughter stays asleep for a good 30-minute nap at least. But welcome to the stream, everybody. Good to see you, Brandon. Good to see you, man. Hope everything's going well for you. Nick the Football Guy, Chucky, The Last Jedi, Swishfish, The Wolfpack 2022, Juicer James, Alex Dunn, Cole Schreiber. What's up, Cole? Ironically generic name. Oop, I should probably spawn in, right? Welcome, one and all. Good to see everybody. Yeah, Nick, Jags, man. That was an exciting-ass game. Exciting-ass game. I thought we had like a huge, 17? I don't know. It was a huge, 14-point... unanswered lead, and then all of a sudden, they came back. It was 24-23, kicked a field goal to secure the win, and it was just, oh man, it was so exciting. It's so nice to have a season to look forward to again, But I appreciate the Instagram post there, man. Keep me up to date. It was a fun-ass day.
Hope you're doing great. What do you think will be in the game based on episode 9?
Where the hell is the... Oh, there's a command post. Douglas Armstrong, thank you so much for the extremely generous super chat and channel support this afternoon, man. I greatly appreciate that. Douglas said, hope you're doing great. I am. We're doing fantastic over here. How are you? What do you think will be in the game based on episode 9? Ooh, that's a really good question. Because obviously we don't know shit about shit, I guess is the best way to put it. Alright, I'm going to follow these two guys over here, because why not? I wish we could pinpoint locations as a squad leader or something like that, That'd be nice. So my guess is, I'm not privy to any information. I don't know what's in Episode 9. I don't know what's coming down the pike with Battlefront 2 Episode 9 content. But if I had to guess, there will be a map that is basically, let's get down here, boys. That's basically what we see in the trailer with the Death Star debris looming in the background. I think it would be kind of difficult to do a map where you're fighting on Death Star remains, you know? I could be wrong. Who knows? Who knows what it's going to be like? But I think a map, wherever that planet is, if it's indoor, cool, but I kind of have a feeling it's not. Wherever, you know, we see the debris, the broken down, the destroyed Death Star remains, the shell of the Death Star, I have a feeling that'll be a map. Damn, I'm just getting destroyed. I have a feeling that'll be a map that will be in the game. Now, it could be completely wrong. It could be Pisana, where we see. Isn't that what the new planet, the new desert planet is called? Pisana, I believe. All right, we'll capture B. Why not? It could be that, but to tell you the truth, I would rather it not be, because, you know, how much variation can you have with desert planets in this game? I mean, sure, there could be some like iconic locations that we don't know about and all that kind of stuff. Let's see. Oh, nice. It's more of a rocket launcher than a grenade launcher, because it shoots almost straight. Nice. Okay. So, let me kill this guy. Oh, it's boss. Yeah, I would rather it be a new location, new map, new feel, something different that we haven't really played before in this game, because, you know, Geonosis, Tatooine, Jakku, a bunch of desert planets, right? So yeah, I'm guessing whatever. I'm guessing. Couldn't you imagine playing a map where the Death Star debris is just looming in the background? I could see that happening. I think a location like that would be a lot of fun to play on. I mean, solely just to have that in the background, you know. But yeah, man, I really don't know. In terms of heroes and villains and stuff like that, man. I mean, I would assume that they'll add somebody, but who would it be? I mean, what villain? Well, I guess you could add the I can't remember the actress's name. There's Carrie. Oh, what's her name? I guess there's gonna be new characters, so you could add you could add a decent amount of heroes and villains or whatnot, something new to the game, I suppose. Just trying to think. Skins, heroes, vehicles, or weapons. I'm sure we're gonna get all those. I don't know about vehicles or weapons, but I'm sure we'll get, you know, new skins, new heroes. I'm sure we'll get like a Rey skin or something like that. I'm sure we'll get, you know, stuff like that. I would love to have a Luke Skywalker Last Jedi skin. As much as I don't like skins, the only skins that I really like care about are Luke Skywalker skins. Like, I want to get the Tatooine Farm Boy Luke, and I would love there to be a Last Jedi Luke. Because why not? Why not? Why not? But yeah, man, I'm excited. That's an update that I'm really excited for. Just because, as I've said, there's a lot of unknown factors go into it. It links up to the newest movie, and whenever there's, you know, new Battlefront content, whether it be Rogue One for Battlefront 2015 or Solo for this game, it's usually what I'm looking forward to the most, because there's generally a good sense of what is this going to be all about, how is this going to fit into the movie, you know? So it's that mystery that I love about all that kind of stuff. Yeah, Douglas, I appreciate that super chat and channel support this afternoon. And you bet your ass when the oh, I know it's boss. When the game goes, when the update goes live, I will be on here streaming it for as long as I possibly can. But I appreciate that, man. And Nick the football guy, AFC South standings: Texans 2-2, Colts 2-2, Jaguars 2-2, Titans 2-2. Glad you enjoyed the Instagram. I try my best. LOL. Do you plan on seeing the Joker? Is it just called Joker? Yeah, I plan on seeing it eventually, man. But I don't know. Probably won't be able to see it in the theater unless we can secure a babysitter. Other than that, we'll probably end up watching it on when it comes streaming or something like that, which will probably be a long time from now, right? I think Felucia's next. Let's see.
Geonosis is secure. This should put a dent in the
But I didn't realize the standings were also across the board like that. That's interesting. That's interesting. I don't know, man. Like, for a long time, I've been bummed out with the Jags and just kind of, you don't really look forward to it. I mean, you look forward to it every year, and the season comes around, and it always starts. Maybe you win a first game, and then the rest of the season is just shit. But like after the past couple games and seeing how Minshew is just kind of, you know, he didn't start out very strong, and then, you know, by the second half, just tore it up, and I thought he was injured for a second. If you watch the highlights, you might be able to see it. I thought he messed up his knee, but it's pretty exciting stuff, man. And I cannot wait. Oh yeah, Caleb, let me hop out of here. We'll join another. Let's team up, and we'll join another co-op match. So go ahead and hop on, and I'll invite you. But yeah, Nick, I appreciate that. And yeah, I do plan on seeing the Joker. I haven't really heard anything about it, but it looks like you're in. Oh, there we go. I haven't really heard anything about it in terms of like reviews or anything like that or whatnot, but just judging from the trailer, it looks like it's going to be pretty damn good. We shall see. But I appreciate that, man. Bradley 42. Good to see you as always, man. Juicer James, let me invite you for sure. Let's get all you guys in here. Play some co-op. I like co-op. I played it, like I said, for about 30 minutes this morning. Early in the morning, just to get a feel for it. Yeah, Brad, good to see you, man. Am I the only one who misses Turning Point from 2015? There's a lot of modes that I like. Turning Point, I did. I also liked Walker Assault, and I liked my favorite mode, and you probably know this, but my favorite mode, still to this day, I think, is Cargo. I think a mode like that is like, I like Strike, I love Extraction, Blast is great too, but Cargo was like, I don't know, it was the perfect little match to jump into and just run and gun for a little bit. And it was capture the flag, basically, right? It was capture the flag, and it was just so much fun. All right, I'm gonna join a co-op game. Hang tight. Cargo was so much fun, just a back and forth capture the flag, kind of fast paced, intense match, and I loved it because sometimes it would be neck and neck, and you know, it would come down to the wire. The enemy would have the cargo, and you would have to try to drop him before he got to his base, and sometimes it came down to the very wire. The clock was ticking, and I just loved it. I just loved it so much. It was a really fun game mode that I missed quite a bit. In fact, yesterday I installed Battlefront 2015, and I'm on Thursday. I think I'm going to turn Thursday streams into like a throwback Thursday kind of stream theme. And I know Battlefront 2015 isn't that long ago. It's almost 4 years ago, which isn't that long ago. But that's gonna be the first. I'm gonna just do every Thursday. We're gonna play an old Star Wars game. I'm gonna start with Battlefront 2015 because I'm antsy for a little bit of Cargo, and then I'm probably gonna do Galactic Battlegrounds. But yeah, that's kind of what my goal is for every Thursday until I'm dead, I suppose. Oh yeah, that sounds good, Brad. Maybe we can get some more folks in here. That sounds perfect. But I appreciate that support, man. And Caleb, may I join? Mind if I join? Yeah, man, absolutely. We're in. Let's do this. Dolus 8 is with us as well. Let's go after Charlie. Let's go to Charlie. I think. Oh no, let's go to Bravo. I guess that's right in front of us. Might as well. Have you played this yet, Caleb? Let me keep an eye on the chat. Well, I guess you're playing the game. You're not going to want to chit-chat. Nice. There we go. All right, let's secure Bravo. One sec, guys. Ouchies. Ryan Harp, good to see you, man. Thank you so much for the super chat and channel support. Ryan Harp says, I've been missing a lot of streams lately. Glad I caught one. Been a while since my last super chat, by the way. Galaxy's Edge is awesome. Nice, man. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Yeah, I'm glad. Damn, man. See, co-op is a lot more difficult than I was expecting. It's like, it's like, I don't know. In a way, it's almost more difficult than Capital Supremacy. It's like a tower defense thing where some waves and waves of enemies are coming and you can't stop them, and it's just like, it's fun, but yeah, it's a really fun mode. But yeah, good to see you, man. I'm glad you enjoyed Galaxy's Edge. I knew you would. I knew you would enjoy it. I knew you would. But I appreciate the support this afternoon, man. And yeah, there was a while there where I didn't stream for a couple weeks. Or no, that's not true. I didn't stream for maybe half a week, and I was only streaming like once a week for maybe a month or so. Just had a lot of stuff going on, so if you miss some streams, there's a good chance that I wasn't streaming, and you didn't miss anything. But Ryan, it's good to see you. I appreciate you dropping in, and I'm dead once again. This is difficult. It's a fun difficult. I wish the clones would keep their damn distance, though. Spawning. Oh my god. Alright, we gotta get on that point. Let's get on that point. Says the guy who's not on the point. Alright, there we go. On the point. But Ryan, I'm glad you enjoyed it, man. Hope you picked up some goodies. Hope you took a lot of pictures. Oh, man, oh, man, oh, man. Non-stop thermal detonators from the AI. Gotta love it. And Orko, good to see you as well. Thank you so much for the super chat and channel support this afternoon. One second. Oh, my God. Ridiculous. I'm gonna try Droideka, even though I suck so bad with them. I guess I suck so bad with everything. Shield. Come on. There we go. One sec, Orko. Capture it! Does the capture counter stay where it's at? Does that make sense? One sec, guys. Nice, okay. Alright, here we go. Orko, good to see you, man. Yo, been a while since I dropped into a stream. While I don't game too much these days, I've really been getting into Just Cause 3. What's the one game you keep going back to? Also, there's a rat in my room. Help. Seriously? A rat in your room? Why are you typing? Go get rid of that rat. I'm not going to tell you to whack it over the head with a shoe. But, yikes. Unless it's a pet rat, which, if that's the case, then I don't know. A rat in your room. Me and my wife, you know, we just sold our house that was built in the 40s. And right when we sold it, we started hearing a critter up in the attic. And then I put like traps up there and stuff like that, and so yeah, they're around, man. They're around. Let's go to Alpha. So the one I've never played a Just Cause game. Never played a Just Cause game. They've always looked pretty fun to me. I like the well, actually, I don't really know how they play or what they play like, but I've always thought they were kind of like a cinematic experience, right? Like more of, not necessarily, I mean, they're action and adventure games, right? They've always looked cool to me. They've always reminded me of Uncharted, and I don't know if that's just because of a visual thing, or if they're actually kind of like Uncharted. They might not be, I have no idea. But, the one game that I keep going back to, Orko, more than any other in my entire life, is a little MMORPG called Ultima Online. I started playing Ultima Online in 1998. I was, when the game came out, I was 12 years old when that game came out. No, I was 11 years old when the game came out, 12 years old when I started playing it. MMORPG, one of the first MMOs, definitely the first MMO that I ever played. And the amount of freedom that you had in that game compared to other MMOs is astonishing. I'm actually working on a video about the game just because I'm back into it right now. And it's just my all-time favorite MMO, my all-time favorite game. You know, there's official servers that are still up. You can actually still play the official servers, but with like a lot of older games, they changed a lot of it, you know, from 1997 to like 2003 or something like that. And then all of a sudden the game changed quite a bit, and a lot of people that had been playing it for years just left. Because they kind of nerfed it and they turned it into like another World of Warcraft, which is kind of the story for a lot of dead MMOs, right? Everybody tries to be WoW. But with Ultima Online, there's a lot of player-made servers that that take back the game to like the original state. They take it back to where it was in the late 90s, and they do a hell of a job. So I play a lot on those. Occasionally I'll dab in the official servers, but the game's just so different nowadays. It's the game that I keep going back to. And it's, unless you ever played it, it's really difficult to explain why it was so, why it was just so, I don't know, fun and just filled you with a sense of freedom. Didn't hold your hand. It was the most difficult MMO I've ever played, without a doubt. And the most rewarding as well. But yeah. But Orko, I appreciate that support this afternoon, man. I hope everything's going well for you. I can't believe I'm still alive here. Nice. There we go. There we go. Ah, come on. Come on. There we go. Got him. Alright. Chris Donahue, thank you so much for the super chat. Stormtrooper Aim, Can't Fake, The Funk DJ, Man UTD Boy, UTD? 13, thank you guys for the super chats. I appreciate the patience. I know I'm a relatively long-winded, but I appreciate the patience, guys. I will absolutely get to those super chats in order after I secure the sector. There you go. Chris, thank you so much, man. Hey, Greedo, what are your thoughts on George Lucas not liking the sequels? I'm sad he doesn't like them, obviously, but I love the new movies. Yeah, I mean, I wish he did it. Like I said in my video, it's not the first time that he hasn't been a fan of something that he wasn't a part of, right? A lot of the EU he's talked about, Mara Jade, and yeah, general sense with the EU. So it doesn't bother me. But like as I said in my video, I wish he did have some kind of involvement, because I think his complaint was my complaint as well. It was a lot of people's complaint. The one thing that I think was lacking with The Force Awakens especially was some new stuff, you know? It was very similar to what came before. And Lucas's complaint when he said that, which he didn't say that, you know, for the first time in Iger's book, he also mentioned it in 2015 in a Charlie Rose interview and other places since then. But, you know, it is a bummer that he's not the biggest fan. I suppose it's kind of expected, you know. It's got to be really difficult for somebody who, you know, your entire life is this thing that you created, and all of a sudden you have no, you don't have a, I don't know, you don't have a creative input in it, and your baby has kind of left, you know. So while it is a bummer, you know, I've liked the direction the sequels have gone. I mean, you guys know my feelings about a lot of stuff, so I don't want to be a broken record, but so yeah. No, it didn't like bum me out or anything when I heard that. It was just kind of expected, you know. Oh yeah, we've heard that before, but now it's coming from Iger, which kind of makes it a little interesting, right? Because he's an open book. Literally an open book. And the thing is, it was only a couple sentences, right? It's only a couple sentences. And it's just kind of interesting how certain words or certain, oh yikes, that was a bad place to spawn. Oh yeah, he sold it for $4 billion, that's right. But yeah, so his criticism was my criticism as well. Like, this isn't that different. I want something different. And now what's different to Lucas? I don't know. I mean, if if what he turned in was some like midichlorian microscopic world thing that we all know about, what George mentioned not Ridley Scott, what's that director's name? The Avatar director. Oh, James Cameron had that sci-fi show, you know? I don't know if you guys heard the James Cameron, George Lucas interview where he talked about the direction he would have done the sequels. It's interesting because he talks about kind of exploring the microscopic world in a way, midichlorians and stuff. And while that's cool on concept, I don't know the execution. I don't know how it would work, and I don't know. So yeah. It's a roundabout way to say that it didn't surprise me. Oh, Yoda. The AI with Yoda is not that great. I'm going to destroy Yoda. That shouldn't work like that. You should have destroyed me. But yeah, Chris, I appreciate that support, man. I understand why some people are bummed out, but it wasn't like... To me, it wasn't anything new, and it wasn't that surprising. Because we've heard his thoughts on the sequel trilogy before, you know. But... And yeah, if you want my full thoughts, I'm kind of rambling here. Check out my video on the subject. I uploaded it a couple days ago. Did we lose? We got defeated. That's a bummer. We'll win the next one. But I appreciate that, Chris. And Stormtrooper AIM, thank you for the super chat and channel support as well, man. Outside of this channel, what is your dream job? Oh, you know... Well, my dream... That's kind of tough. My dream job... Honestly, my dream job would be to be like a photographer or videographer or something like that for NASA. I've never once looked into it. I have a DD-214. I don't know if I could claim veteran preference for another government agency. Well, you can, but I don't know about NASA, right? And I've never looked into it. But that's kind of my dream job. That would be my dream job. Kind of a photographer, videographer, some kind of maybe online manager for NASA. That would be my dream job. You know, it would incorporate a lot of my passions. That's kind of a goofy fucking word. I know that's a cliche word, but it would incorporate a lot of things that I'm into. I love space exploration. I have an obsession with NASA. And I love photography and obviously videography, right? And graphic design. So I would love to do that kind of stuff. That would be kind of my dream job, I suppose. And yeah, like I said, I've never looked into it. So, but I'm sure that's a very difficult position, right? It's one of those where you know somebody who knows somebody who knows somebody who can get you a gig like that. But yeah, maybe I'll look into it in the future. You know, once my daughter's grown up and she can go to school, it would be about a 2-hour commute down to Kennedy Space Center, and I would 100% do that for that opportunity. I'm gonna go to Bravo, guys. Yeah, that's kind of my dream job for sure. Whoa, dude. But yeah, Stormtrooper AIM, I appreciate that question. There's a lot of, I suppose, a lot of dream jobs, but I don't know. When I was 15, my first job was Burger King. That was exciting, right? 15 years old, got your what do they call it? Your driving permit. Oh, a little bit of freedom there, a little bit of money in your pocket. After that, when I was 16, worked at grocery store, stocking shelves. After that, I went to college for about 2 years, 2 different places. After that, I joined the Navy. After that, I worked at a bookstore while I was going to school with the GI Bill. And also, a little bit after that, I worked at a brewery, which was fun for a little bit while using the GI Bill. And now I basically do a lot of freelance stuff. The channel, and then, you know, obviously the channel's not all that I do. I upload like 5 videos a month. Hello, Greedo, upload. It's just funny to me. I don't know. So I do a lot of freelance stuff, and I also do the channel. It's a good kind of... I like to do a lot of different things, and it's a good way to to do some different things. And after, when my daughter's old enough, like I said, to go to school, if we have another kid, I have a plan, and it's kind of involving some form. Well, I've been talking to a recruiter. I'll just say that. Something with veteran preference, so it'd be nice. Anyway, I appreciate that, man. And Can't Fake the Funk, thank you for the patience, man. I appreciate that. Good morning, Greedo from California. Have a good week. You as well, man. Have a good week, too. Yeah, it's Monday. Week's just starting. It is Monday, right? Yeah, it all blends together. Hope everybody's having a fantastic start to their week. Wherever the hell you are on planet Earth. And tell California I said hello. But I appreciate that Can't Fake the Funk DJ. I appreciate that support this afternoon, man. I hope you're having a good one. And Man UTD Boy, a little question for you. If you could add an infiltration unit for Empire and Rebellion, what would you choose? Would you bring back the Bothans? Ooh, Oh, that's really tough. Like a reinforcement class? Oh, man. For the Empire and the Rebellion. Huh. That's really tough, man. What would I want for the Empire and the Rebellion? Let's go to Bravo. Man. Oh, I think Death Troopers would be fun to throw back in here, but God, I'm really racking my brain. See, my brain always goes to goofy places. I would love, like, you know, the Empire has those Navy units, just the guys who, well, I don't know what their helmets are called, but you can picture their helmets. They're almost like popcorn bowls on the top of their heads. I would love goofy shit like that. One of the things that I would really love, I've talked about this before, would be like more bounty hunter units, and maybe not necessarily having like IG-88 as a playable villain or something like that, but having a bounty hunter reinforcement class to where if you select to play as a bounty hunter, you get one like a random bounty hunter. You could get Greedo, you could get IG-88, you could get well, you know, Bosk. You could, well, Bosk is already in here, but you know what I mean. Like you could get random bounty hunters selected when you play reinforcement. I would love, well, shit, I would love bounty hunter DLC where you know, we get a bunch of different bounty hunters in the game. I doubt we'll get that because how would you counteract that with light side heroes? But yeah, the Navy Troopers would be fun for sure. Something silly like that. I would love. I mean, you know, not everything needs to be a main character that we've seen. I would love a little reinforcement class like that. Something goofy that we never see fighting, but you know, I dig it. Why not? As far as Rebellion goes, that's kind of tough. I really don't know. I would love to see, to tell you the truth, like some pilot units. I like, you know, I like X-Wing pilot costumes. I like TIE pilot costumes, and I would love for there to be some kind of like, I don't know, on the map, some crashed TIE fighters or crashed X-Wings, giving an excuse to have those units run around. You know, I would love that. TIE pilots maybe could call in airstrikes or something like that, you know, or that's where my brain goes, you know. You get some pilot units in there, and have them utilize the map vertically to call in airstrikes and whatnot. But yeah, that's what I would do. I would add an entire new system to the game, pilot ground units, and if you need an excuse to have them in the game lore-wise, you could have crashed ships around, and that's how you would fit them in. But yeah, let's call in some airstrikes. I would dig it. I would dig it. But I appreciate that, UTD. Thank you so much for the super chat. Channel support this afternoon, man. And Vince Wynn, good to see you. Thank you so much for the super chat and channel support as well. We're doing much better on this map. Vince says, does it make you sad that we almost definitely won't get a real Starfleet in our lifetime? You know, well, that makes me think of, I don't know who said this, but like, came too late to explore the world, came too early to explore the stars. And that's kind of how I've always looked at this time period, right? Everything's already explored. We don't have the technology for a regular person to go explore the stars. But, no, it doesn't bum me out. I think, you know, our species has a lot of growing up to do before we can build a star fleet. Obviously, that's the direction that I would love for humanity to go. Working together for a common goal, exploration and discovery, building a star fleet to just kind of better humanity and give humanity a purpose. The whole of humanity, you know. Starfleet to me is an ideal worth striving for as a species. And it doesn't bum me out that it's not going to happen in my lifetime, because we're probably going to have to wait many, many, many more lifetimes before that comes to fruition. No, it doesn't bum me out, but I am hopeful. You know, I'm hopeful that one day there will be kind of a realization that, you know, as we look at the pale blue dot from Voyager, as we look at the Earthrise from Apollo 8, and as we get further and further out into the cosmos and are able to see our planet and our circumstance in the universe for what it truly is, that humanity will continue to come together and realize that we're all in this together. All of our petty differences are so dumb, and we need to look out for one another and the species as a whole. And I think that's what Starfleet's always been about, and you know, that's I would love to see it, yeah. But yeah, no, it doesn't bum me out. It doesn't make me sad, because I think that's kind of the way. Not exactly like Starfleet, but I think if given enough time and enough, just given enough time and enough drive, and crossing our fingers that the species doesn't kill itself through some either neglectful view. You know, there's something that we can stop, something like an asteroid even. Something that we can stop, we have the power to stop. If we kind of have a lackadaisical attitude about that and we let ourselves get obliterated. Or if, you know, we're the only species on the planet that has the ability to destroy ourselves. Wipe out all life as we know it on the planet. If we don't do that, I think the direction that we have to go, it's almost default, is one where we all work together and, you know, chart a course out into the stars. And that's probably rose-colored glasses, I understand that. But, hey, you know, it's the best time to be alive. If you're looking for, living long and, and, you know, any other time in history, you're looking at a lot more violence. And our world, with all of its problems, is still 2019. I would rather live in 2019 than any year prior. That's what I don't understand. Like, oh, I wish I grew up in the 60s. What? What are you talking about? You probably would have been drafted. Not everything is poodle skirts in the 50s. You know, there's a lot of shit going on then, too. But, yeah. We won there, Caleb. Hell yeah. We won there. Oh, shit, that's 40 minutes. Oh, my God, that flew by. That flew by. All right, guys, I got a jet. Tonight, I'm going to be doing another stream. Probably around 7:30 p.m. tonight. And I'm going to do another co-op stream, because that was a lot of fun. So if anybody is on my Origin, you know, if Caleb, you want to play more tonight, if you're around, James, anybody that's on, you know, I'll see if anybody wants to play co-op tonight. But yeah, that was fun, man. Co-op's fun. It's a good mode to just kind of run and gun, and you're on a time. The clock is against you, and I like it. It's fun. It's a lot of fun. But yeah. But I appreciate that, Vince. And Bradfully42 coming in with the last super chat, final super chat, channel support of the stream. Keep an eye on your DM. Gonna try to get this figured out soon, since we're almost a month out. Yeah, sounds good, man. I forgot that on the weekend of the weekend of November 9th, I'll be out of town. What was the date you were looking at again? I'll be not downtown, but down for a wedding. And I think that's, that's on the weekend of the 9th. So I'll be out of town on the 9th and the 10th, driving home on Sunday, which I'll probably get in late. Is that the weekend you were looking at? If that's the case, I can have my laptop and I can just hang out in the hotel and maybe do a little bit of like an hour stream with you, and I might not play any games, but yeah, anyway, man, you're probably not here. I apologize. I'm 10 minutes. Oh, November 2nd. Okay, perfect. That works. I should be here. So yeah, I'll keep an eye out for the DM, and we get that sorted out for sure. I'm looking forward to it, man. Oh, my GPU, all of I believe my PC specs are down in the video description, right? Yeah, they're right. Yeah, they're down there. AMD Radeon R9 390, Intel i7 6700, 16 gigs of DDR4, and yeah, hard drive shit. So I built my PC in 2015, about a month before Battlefront 2015 came out. So, yeah, it's not. I'm not gonna say it's old. It can run anything, right now, but it might be time for an upgrade in a couple of years. I'm very curious how Jedi Fallen Order is gonna run. But yeah, it should be good. You don't get any more credit. Yeah, I know. I've had 120. You think I've logged on every time and seen 120, 121, 122, 123 crates unopened and not realized it? Yeah, I've been waiting to do a 126 crate unboxing live stream and making it extremely exciting. Wah, wah, wah. Time to open up another crate. Wonder what's inside. Yeah, eventually. But all right, guys, thank you for tuning in. I appreciate everybody hanging out with me for about 43 minutes. Other than that, let's see. I'm working on another video about the Knights of Ren. Hopefully to have that up tomorrow or Wednesday. And then I will be streaming tonight. And then I will be streaming, hopefully, like I do, every day. I seem to stream twice a day for 30 minutes, afternoon and night. And that's been a fun schedule. I get to accommodate people from all around the globe. And it works. Seems to work. And Caleb Kemp coming in with the final super chat and channel support of the stream. Caleb says, how do you stream software-wise? What's your setup? Having issues streaming and recording with OBS. I use... Let me take a quick sip of water. Oh, no, you're good, man. You're good, Caleb. I record and stream with OBS. I don't know what issues you're having. I've never really had any issues. So I use OBS. I make all of my overlays, and they're all PNGs, and everything is with Streamlabs, all my notifications and stuff like that. Don't know. Whenever I do have a hiccup, there you go, Retro. Yeah, Retro Station just mentioned something. Whenever I do have a hiccup, Caleb, on the streaming side, the recording side has always been easy. I just have to make sure my settings, because my settings for recording, I have to make different than my settings for streaming. I have to really dumb down the settings for streaming because of where I'm at right now. My internet's not that great. So, that's why the stream is 720 at 30 frames a second. And lately, whenever I've had... Oh, okay, Caleb. So lag, basically both streams and recording are dropping frames. So the way I have my streaming set up, Caleb, is if you go to settings, I think I can do this while I'm streaming. I'm not going to change anything, but if you go to settings in OBS and you click output, click that little rescale option, rescale output. I have that at 1280 by 720. And then I have my target bit rate, which is down below, set for 1500. And then if you click on video, I do output scaled resolution is 1280 by 720, and then the frames per second is 30 frames a second. That's how I have to stream, just because of the internet that I'm on right now. And if you're having a problem, usually lag I found is because of you might have the bit rate too high. When I record, I have all that stuff jacked up, But when I stream, I have to reduce all of it to what I just read. So If it's lag, that's the issue. I would try to mess around with the bit rate. That seems to be one of the biggest culprits for, dropping frames and chugging. But, yeah, if you have any questions, feel free to shoot them to me on Origin. I'll keep Origin up, and, that might help you out a little bit. But, yeah. Without moving your arms. Nice. Yeah, I got a Camelback, man. But yeah, Caleb. I would check those things. I would check bitrate. I would make sure your output is low enough to where your internet can handle it. And all that kind of stuff. But yeah. I know it's a little daunting at first, but once you get the hang of it and you realize what affects what, becomes second nature. But Caleb, I appreciate that support this afternoon, man, and I'm glad we were able to win a match. It was fun. Definitely have to do it again. But all right, everybody. I appreciate everybody tuning in this afternoon. Let me run down the list. Caleb Kim, thank you for the super chat and channel support. Bradley 42, thank you for the super chat and channel support. Vince Wynn, thank you for the super chat and channel support. Man UTD Boy 13, thank you for the super chat and channel support. Can't Fake the Funk DJ, thank you for the super chat and channel support. Stormtrooper Aim, thank you for the super chat and channel support. Chris Donahue, thank you for the super chat and channel support. Hello Orko, thank you for the super chat and channel support. Ryan Harp, thank you for the super chat and channel support. Caleb Kemp, once again, thank you for the super chat and channel support. Bradley 42, Nick the Football Guy, thank you for the super chat and channel support. Douglas Armstrong, thank you for the super chat as well. All right, everybody. Doing another Battlefront 2 co-op stream tonight. I enjoyed that. Looking forward to a little more running and gunning. So, yeah, if you can make it, cool. If you can't make it, I will see you when I see you. Cool? Cool. All right, everybody. Have a good rest of your day, and I'll catch you all on the flip side. See ya.